Alright, folks, welcome back for another campaign. This battle was the entire previous episode, and there really wasn't too much of an end in sight. So, here we are, and we will see how long this one takes. I don't know. It's not what we want to do. Yeah, we want to stop there. But if you weren't here for that episode, we dealt with a big old push here, and we beat it up pretty good. And then another army came in and ninja'd the back point from us, so that wasn't as good. And now we're kind of sandwiched between the two. We didn't really finish off the one force. I thought that they were more finished than they apparently are. So, yeah, we're kind of dealing with that. This army is certainly formidable. We're a long way away from friendlies too. They're not going to be here today. If they get here at all, it's going to be in the following day's battle. Overall, yeah, we're ahead, but that probably only holds true for as long as we are not in combat. And while I am taking this fight here, very questionable. I'm more inclined almost to just try to pull everybody we can back. It's just if we keep pulling back, we're going to lose people to exhaustion, but at least we'll continue to have our force together. We're not yet getting pushed from over here, which is a good thing. Alright. We can't have that happen, so I don't want to lose that force. Just trying to limit my skirmishers, but you know, if it's good for them, I guess it's good for us. I don't know, the more I look at this force, I don't see a way to beat it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fresh brigades. We got nothing to do with that. So I think this is going to be a long trek back. And I think the move is to start moving the artillery here. For other batteries, we're going to start moving back as well. Some of the beat up. No, why on earth would you ever go that way? Are you kidding me? I don't know what that was, but yeah, we'll pull back with several of those. That's got to be one of their forces. Alright, I'm not sure if they're stuck on something or what, but alright, so they're at tie ring. We're going to bring them back here. Sykes, who's already beat up, probably just do better to withdraw. I'm trying to get the same treatment for Zook, but they cannot figure out which way is forward, I guess. So I know everybody loves, you know, action. It certainly beats the alternative, which is not action, but I don't see how we get it in this one until we get reinforcements in, or until the CSA attacks, which they're in the process of doing. Alright. Yeah, as cool as that would be, let's not see that happening. Okay. So we can move them there, and then there, and then there. That's what we'll do with them. have Grusel step up there. Oh, I guess that's kind of... Well, we'll just fight in waves, I guess, as the situation presents itself. Alright, that's not a good sign. Step up and try to do something. Alright, double time for them. And if most of this force can get out and survive, that is a good thing for us. Alright, we'll send our skirmishers up to deal with their artillery. Force them to kind of come up and defend that artillery. Easy enough to do. They only have to send skirmishers out to do it, but just odd terrain. Alright, that's not it. I don't know. Not really sure why Palmer has stopped. Okay. They can move back there. Ward can move back there. Uh-oh, we don't want to get stuck with that audio glitch. We don't want that. It seems like a wasted opportunity for the AI. I don't know. Like, I get it. They got a nice anvil set up here, but I'm not going for it. So our withdrawal's underway. All that's to be expected, and I think we're just gonna pull back to here. I don't really know where my reinforcements are gonna come from. It looks like it could be over here. So that's kind of my working assumption. And so we'll take that road back. Take that back. Can't tell how much of the artillery I've actually gotten out. Move the cav. Get them moving. Okay, they know to move. They need to move. Okay, we gotta get... Yeah, we gotta get them out. And let's try to get all of our headquarters out. Yeah, we've lost a lot of artillery. It seems like they all have orders to move. Yeah, okay, so that they don't actually, of course. All right. So Abbott needs to get moving. Day needs to get moving. And I think I'll put you on pause. It doesn't look like there's going to be any more action here. Famous last words, but it looks like everybody kind of got the message to get out. They're probably going to be happy to consolidate their forces, and yeah. I hear artillery. They must just be shooting us as we run. We're gonna end up getting exhausted because we've decided, for reasons I don't know what's going on with the pathfinding in this game. Why it seems to be worse. 3.5 years. Well, I don't know about worse, but it's not like appreciably better. They have used roads selected. Right, use roads. It's there. So I don't know. I have no idea why they're not doing it. But this has been happening now in several battles in this campaign, and it's nothing I tried to mod, so I don't know why this is happening. But I'll spare you that, and I'll bring you back when this long march is over, and it might well be day 2 by then. All right, so it did go to the end of the day, and we got reinforcements that were over here. They bubbled up with this group, and we're ready to go. And I think the plan is just mass whatever artillery we have left over here. The fresh divisions are going to push up. So it's Delafield and Reynolds, and then Burton and Dimmick are going to kind of play reserve roles. Fresh Cav brigades are going to go first. Beat up Cav brigade is going to go behind. And we will just see how this goes. So the plan here, medium range and skirmishers. Same thing for Reynolds, because we are fighting from the woods. And then I think we're just going to press up with everybody. In the woods, I'll keep them 2x2, just because we don't really know what's ahead of us yet. But yeah, we're going to do that, and we're going to advance with them. Advance with them. Advance with them. Okay, so they did get rest overnight. You can see they got some supply. It's interesting, they didn't spread out the ammo there. Or at least not well. Maybe that's an administrative thing. You can see in Dimmick's they did, but in Burton it was a little uneven. Alright, so we're going to put this group up here. I guess this group that broke, they freshly broke, I guess, when we came back from nighttime, so whatever. Delafield is moving up, that's fine. Burton will be the reserve there. Dimmick will be the reserve here. And since we're moving through the woods, that's the case. They had a bunch of units break. It actually swung back in the CSA's favor at the end of the day. That seems now to have dissipated. Okay, so Day is there. Abbott is there. Zook's skirmisher should go over here because they're actually a battery. Yes, the same is true here of Sykes and others. It's 5 a.m., so. Alright, so far our cav is moving through okay, and we're just going to move to try to capture the turnpike and then make them come to us, hopefully in decent condition. Can't remember what their endpoint is. Yeah, their endpoint is still in the woods. They don't really even have to come out of the woods. They could probably just send the infantry right through the woods, cross the street, and then roll them up here. You up. We'll move you up. Down and we'll get loose. This is Whitting, who was doing the fighting all the way out here on day 1. Palmer, I have no idea what you're doing or why you're doing that. Okay. Gonna have them just lay down for now, so we're ready to move on them. All right, and we took the point, so that is very good. And again, it's kind of hard to see. It's just Union crawling through the forest, CSA or Whitting trying to get out of it before that happens. Sarge, I'm scared. Don't aim, just shoot. Alright, so we see that brigade is there. Alright, so now that they've turned to them, now this cav can potentially do something. Kind of waiting to see if that would happen. I'm not sad that it did. We're at least having a vigorous contest here over the victory point. It's kind of working as you would hope. Alright, I don't think their skirmishers are doing them any good anymore, so we'll try to get them back in the parent unit. See. Alright, they are firing. They are firing. Alright, that's all good. Yeah, this is just... It's gonna be like watching a wilderness, right? You can't... What the heck am I supposed to see here? I don't know how the CSA is not taking that back. I mean, I'm thinking of cap weight in terms of like the way Total War battles are doing cap weight. Like, it seems like that should be happening. Alright, we're gonna mount this cav up since it's cav and it can mount. And we'll move it up there. We'll just have to wait and see how this bloodbath ends here. If that is how it ends. They really rout? Wow. Well, they were getting flanked. I kind of get it. All right. I think we have the cav advantage. We have the artillery advantage. I think we're going to be all right. Ooh, did we mutually rout? No. Wasn't that? Okay. Send them up over there. It's gotta be... Oh, it's Dimmicks. Wow, they're retreating already. Huh. Yeah, Corcoran I'm not too surprised about. Well, if we're going in for melee, best to go in mounted, I guess. Didn't want to go in for a melee. Alright, so it turned out to be not as bad as I thought it would be. Once we got that day 1 force out. Alright, why don't we stop right there and just shoot it out. We don't really want to charge everybody with our cav. Feels unsporting. Infantry are fine. Infantry, that's fine. Okay, well, I guess they're still going in. They didn't get the message in time. And it looks like, for whatever reason, they just kind of cracked here. I don't know, they look like they had such a good position. I know that they got bunched up on themselves, but... yeah, maybe this didn't require a whole other episode, although I guess the previous episode then would have gone 90 minutes, which just feels oppressive. Yeah, they're all running. All right. Well, I'll spare you the watching here, and then we'll see what we have in campaign. All right, 10,000 casualties on their side, 6,600 on our side. All right, glorious victory at Nashville, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, big battle is kind of the takeaway from that. And yeah, this was beginning of the previous episode where we saw this, and this all happened around here. It dragged those armies in from over there. So this is actually more of a draw. It's a win on the battlefield. It's a win on the casualty count, and all that. But we now have all three corps of the Army of Indiana are effectively immobilized, and so we can get them back to yellow readiness, and then put them in scouting to try to get them up to green readiness. And they're like not even close. So yeah, they've kind of frozen us here. Over here, as I recall, yeah, we're working on that supply depot, and we're gonna try to use it as a. Are you kidding me? Using it as a springboard to push into Arkansas. I'm wondering. All right, so Lion is his own force, and I'm wondering if it's time to change it. We haven't really recruited a new army in a while, so we could do one here in Missouri. That's right, they always form up there for reasons only known to them. And all right, so Burns could have the corps. We could do our normal 3-division structure with 3 infantry and 1 artillery apiece, and then the obligatory 1 cav brigade. Sure, we'll pull from Indiana, and that will be that. We'll try to give them the best that we can give them, and we'll let that work get underway. Okay, so he can actually move, so then we'll probably send him maybe over here to Rolla and get a 2nd corps. And of course, you can probably see that Lions is going to be effectively the 3rd corps of that eventually. I don't know that they're all going to actually push for Arkansas. They may end up pushing down the east bank of the Mississippi and trying to help out here in Tennessee. Yeah, we'll see. All right, that's over there. That looks like it's just going to be a while before anything else gets done. Different story back east. Okay, Patterson is pretty much out of it. That's okay. McClellan, yeah, over here we're consolidating our gain on Richmond. Oh, they got Winchester. Well, that's disappointing. Yeah, it's disappointing. Okay, that's all that. We're doing diplomacy one. Yeah, not that much time has passed in campaign in the last several episodes. We have been truly in the season of battle here. Right, none of that looks too important. Yeah, I don't think it's more important to give them Richmond in the name of getting back Winchester and its supply depot. There seems like a lot more here, so we'll stay with that. Taking Norfolk is also not a terrible idea. We have the fort here finally, so that's nice. What did they have? They have blockading squadron, amphibious attack. Let's just give them supply colliers. That's an okay all-comers perk for the Navy, and I think we were looking at Florida, and we got it. So we got this fort. We got Fernandina, whatever it is, and that is pretty much. I think those are all the ports, the kind of fort ports that we can get here on those coasts. I would bet taking Fort Barrancas would probably give us Pensacola Fort. Actually, I don't know that's true. I think Pensacola, Florida would probably pull that one in. So I'm not sure that this works elsewhere. I'm not sure that we could get Biloxi by taking Fort Massachusetts or any of these others. So we might just chip away at the outlet of the Mississippi. At least with, what is this? This is an interesting matchup. I think we can do this one quickly. All right, this is the map. This is what I kind of refer to as the kind of Chancellorsville of Arkansas, or of the West. They gave us 15 points worth to defend, which is great. And the AI has to come through here. They have to come up this road. So that pretty much tells us all we need to know, right? We don't need that. We don't need that. It's pretty much this road we need to defend. And from looking at the terrain, we want to hold. Yeah, we want to hold up here. So we're going to detach our artillery and try to put that up here. Detach that artillery up there. Maybe put Wool over here. We can put him single line. I know they're not in great shape for whatever reason. I think it's supply related. I'm going to put them at the base. It actually might also be. Is it their first battle? No, it's not that. All right. That's what we have there. Line is right there. What is the max morale we can get? 73. Oh no, unit started broken. How true is that for everyone here? Might actually be true for several of them. Yikes. So yeah, it looks like Wool's entire division here is going to be in bad shape. Not that there's too much we can do about it, but we're going to try to know when and where they're. Confirm that they're actually coming from here and try to get some sense as to when that's happening. Alright, so we did ride out, we found them, and we've kind of just been pulling back from that cavalry ever since we found it, and we're going to continue to do that now. We have skirmishers up. We kind of got ourselves on this nice little wooded high ground here. I don't know what we actually have. It says 12 pound and 3 inch. That does sound like what I'd normally try to do. We'll see if we can actually hit through these trees. If we can't, we'll move the artillery for next time. We'll move one down over here, but okay, doesn't sound like they're actually able to see anything, which is it's good to know. Yeah, we should actually probably just put both right here. So we'll do that. We'll see if that cav's gonna press up. And it looks like that whole division over there isn't going to get too much done. So I think we're going to move them over there like that. Okay. Lug that artillery up. Oh, looks like somebody was taking shots at him. Alright, they wisely pulled off. And so, yeah, we started off down. It was mostly a morale. It wasn't by a huge amount. We recovered a little bit. But it looks like they have as well. I think what's really going to tell here is that we have victory points that are abnormally large for the number of troops who are on the battlefield. And so pretty much as long as we can hold this point, and we're going to run it up to 5x speed here because I don't feel like waiting too much longer. All right, so they should be there. We're going to get this artillery ready to go. Yes, indeed. All right, what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to knock out this Cav brigade because they were already a little uncertain. And they give a morale buff to their friendlies and a debuff to us. So, yeah. Okay, so Smith's division looks like that. Yeah, we're just going to rearrange them a little bit. There we go. You know what? Well, yeah, I'm going to give them counterbat orders. Just because I know they're going to come for me. And, you know, if we can win that fight and it becomes a slog, then keeping more of our guns online should generate more value over the course of the battle. I don't know how many batteries they have. I only see the one. So if we can knock that one down, that would be fantastic. These guys should have the fences cover, right? Yeah, they do. These guys have nothing, so if they end up taking shots, they should probably move up, but I just want to start sending rounds down. Alright, Lion himself can get up here. Cav can get up here so that they're giving... We'll still give their morale buff to friendlies, but it's not going to matter too much for the guys who started broken. Which I actually guess is just Pierce. So, alright. This would be a great time for the AI to attack me because we're not set up. We've recalled our skirmishers. Our artillery is not focused on their infantry. Alright, we don't have to hear that every time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we gotta move you guys up here. We gotta move you guys up here. We have to move you guys up here. Don't aim, just shoot and move. Who is this? This is Wool's division? Alright, we gotta move up. My goodness, guys. Alright, maybe I'm not, I don't know, am I not saying this right? Here, get up there. Actually, no. Oh my goodness, guys. Yeah, these guys are gonna get absolutely wrecked. Alright. I don't feel like falling back. I just don't. Okay. Well, so much for those plans to dominate the artillery duel there. Did we get them to fall back? Somehow? Alright. If we did, we're going to switch the artillery back to counterbat, because I have no doubt they're going to focus us down. Yep, that's exactly what they're doing. Alright, so we're up in front of them. We can send skirmishers out. Wow, we routed them? I don't know what you want the infantry to do about that, but alright. Alright, they're on counterbat. You see this house here is just getting demolished. Alright, they claim to be counterbatting. Oh, there's that 3rd Brigade. I was wondering why things were not quite adding up. Alright, well that house is done. That battery's not actually... Wow, we really zoomed in there. Kinda like this position. Alright, let's focus on the infantry problem now. Yikes, these guys are gonna... Well, they took a lot of casualties earlier. I don't know. Alright, maybe that was the... Alright, we're sending out all these skirmishers to try to get them to waste their ammo shooting skirmishers. I can't tell if these batteries are actually connecting with one another or if they're just shooting that building down. Doesn't seem like we've done any casualties in several volleys here, so. Alright, things pulled back in our favor, probably to do with those routes and holding all those objectives. Try to get these guys up to the fence to get that bonus. We're going to double time it here just because we're kind of poking around. Sturgis artillery? No. Alright, well then it's probably just some skirmisher. Yeah, it is. How do things look from this angle here? What do they see? Alright, they're usable, but they gotta spend some time to get them back. Crawford's guns work. I don't know what their target is. Looks like they're doing counterbat. I'm guessing against... I don't know. I don't know what they're going after. Cab is okay. Honestly, guys, you should be in loose formation. Greg is a little beat up, but can take a lot more. Loring. So Morgan seems fine. Anderson seems fine. I'm not sure what they're waiting for. Yeah, you just gotta push through this. I'd be worried about ammo. Yup. And they have Maynards, and they're wasting it on skirmishers. I'm gonna bring Pierce back, and I'm gonna move... Well, we'll put Cox in position to move. I think they just need to move to like close range, medium range, something like that range. Can I help them? Hill? Okay, apparently I can't even do that. So I don't know why they are in screen stance when they have to attack. So we go to 5x to see if the AI is going to do anything. I don't know, man. Harney should be here. Alright. Okay. Put them over there. So they're starting to take casualties. That might be from the counter battery. Alright, since the targets they're shooting at are now going prone. How are they on ammo? Oh. Oh. Yeah, I would say just focus on the long range duel, see what you can get done. They have shell and they have canister. They already fired off 4 canisters, so. It's not funny the second time, but it is funny like the 20th time. This has got to be one of the oddest battles ever. I think they've all got to be out of ammo. Oh. Yeah, they are. Alright, we'll withdraw them. I guess we got to switch over to the... I really don't want to switch over to the attack. They're broke. That battery is in rough shape. Okay, and they're all out of ammo. And on our side, we're going to give the order that infantry is going to hold fire till they see medium range. Give a minute for that to go out. Looks like the orders are going out. Must be the division commanders. Yeah. And then go run tell everybody else. This is the way we do it. Alright. And then we go forward. So we'll put, I guess, 1 on you. 2 on you, and 1 on you. Move the cab up for that mobile Mobile support buff. No, you guys did not follow orders. All right. And I'll just defer to them. I don't even know if they have any ammo left that they can shoot. They have canister. For what that is worth. Alright, that looks like that. Alright. Alright. That is going to be that one. It was enemy 3,400 men, 600 killed, 500, so that's almost 1,200 that aren't coming back. For us, it's only 144 that are for sure not coming back. I don't know if there was more. There's more opposition we were expecting over here. I mean, a win is always good, but yeah, we have other things we have to worry about. So there's not going to be too much movement out west. There's not going to be too much movement on our part in the center. The only place where we have some mobility is over here in the east, and we either move to try to recapture Winchester and that supply depot. They'll likely burn it down. We can move in and take Petersburg and some of the other core territories of the CSA and force them to try to come and defend them or get beat. I think that's it, right? We're projects. There's nothing too pressing that we're looking at. Trade warfare, yeah, we could do, but we don't need it. Recruitment offices, we don't actually have enough more for. But when I checked a couple episodes ago, we didn't really need a whole lot at that time. Yeah, they're close in numbers, but yeah, we don't have to slam the accelerator down here on the recruitment stuff. I think their economy has trouble already. Maybe not. Looks like that gap, though, in our debt is closing, though, so that's good for us. But, yeah, this one's going over an hour, so we are going to wrap it here. And, yeah, we're still only in July of 1862. We move a lot in some videos, and then we just make very little progress in many others because of the battles, but that's kind of how the big progress happens. And you can see, yeah, overall we have a very comfortable lead. We'll see how the AI responds. There's probably still a lot of war left here, so hope you're enjoying it as much as I am.